What up, BMT fam, and welcome to another episode of Breaking M Theory. You already know, we always have a good episode for you guys. On this episode, we're going to talk about the dramatic increase in costs for men to maintain a relationship with a woman while said woman's quality continues to go down. Let's just call this episode Hoeflation.
No!
Wow. You guys enjoy the show because you know we're about to get into it.
Hey, buddy, you got Puma on the mic.
Tony T right next to him.
You got Charles the Future.
You're the future, Charles, not them. They no longer matter.
Not ever them,
Not
and don't
ever
forget
them.
we got Bucky's in
On
the
the
background.
ones and twos.
Yeah.
Holding it down like he always does.
Hi there.
There he
Hello.
is. Welcome back to another great episode of Breaking M Theory. Guys, we're on a roll,
We are.
right?
Yes, sir.
Like we had polyamorous relationships, when to run away from relationships. Passport Bros episode
Bros.
that was blowing up.
Hot episode, man. Check that
Tyler,
shit out.
thank you for being on the show, giving us that knowledge. But we got to keep this ball rolling because we
Yes, we do.
got to do what we do. Well, since last time,
Yeah.
it's got dark because of the solar eclipse.
Well, yes.
Right? Darkness, everybody. Darkness is spreading.
At 11:25 in the morning.
Was it? Yeah,
That was 11:25 in the morning.
In the morning.
In the
It was in the
morning,
morning, right?
yeah.
The eclipse happened. Now here in LA, we did not get the total solar eclipse.
We didn't. Hold on.
Okay, he's okay. What are we doing?
Holds on.
Ah, I took it out. We didn't find shit.
Wow.
We didn't see anything here. Well, there was
Well, you
like
can
a partial.
if you had the special
Yeah, but-
glasses.
I did. I saw it.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I mean, it was okay.
Put it this way, outside.
Maybe. Okay, I've seen the eclipse before. 'cause
He's
I was-
talking about it get dark in
Yeah,
the...
the total eclipse.
Yeah.
Like the partial eclipse is whatever, you know.
Yeah,
to
let's
me,
get a partial.
that's for me. But like, because I had experience in Oregon in 2017. In
Oh,
the
you
total
did. You were
eclipse.
there.
Yeah.
Did you go for that, or did you go for something else?
Well, I was there working, but in the middle of a job, they got us all the glasses, and
Yes.
we were by a farm, and it went pitch, like it got cold. It went pitch black.
That's crazy.
Not pitch black, but it was really dark, and then all the animals just started freaking going insane, like crazy. And it lasted what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or something like that. It wasn't as long as it was this time,
Right.
but it's still, it's an experience I already had, and like honestly, it's. I don't mean to be a downer, but like if it's not gonna be total here, it's not kind of worth
If it's
it.
not a total eclipse, then it doesn't.
Then fuck that shit. I don't want to deal with it.
Hey,
you know?
we had about a 30% partial eclipse. Yeah. Anybody? I hope you guys didn't look directly at the sun,
The funny thing is, as you say that, I was looking around at that time, right?
because I called you. You didn't even know what was going
I didn't
on.
even know what was going on.
Yeah.
So I ended up going outside and looking around. I didn't look at the solar eclipse, but I looked at the people. Everybody that was on the sidewalk or anywhere at that time, they were all looking up.
They're like just
With
looking
no
up.
Yeah,
glasses?
that was a trip. That was
So
a trip.
I saw there was a video.
Was there a second coming? Is that why?
Well,
They made it feel that way.
I'll get to that in a moment. But I actually saw a video of a guy. He put on some regular sunglasses.
Yeah.
Looked up at the sun, and next thing you know, he's at the hospital. His eyes bloodshot red, like he's literally like blind in one eye, because he was looking up at the sun. Idiota.
That's stupid.
Yeah. But second coming, yeah, for some reason, I don't know what it is about the eclipse, but it drives people nuts. I mean, there's a couple of stories in the news that happened this past week because of the eclipse.
Wait, the people had nefarious on them?
They were going a little bit insane. Well, apparently a lady in Florida during the eclipse, or right after the eclipse, she said that God told her
Oh shit.
that she needs to cleanse the world.
Okay.
So she started shooting up people on
The streets?
the freeway.
On the freeway?
Oh wow.
Yeah, now she was from Georgia, I believe, but she was in the Florida Panhandle,
Okay.
and she actually shot two people, one person in the neck.
Oof.
Yeah.
Hey, but she had the right to, right?
Wow.
Well, by the Lord, I guess.
Yeah.
Now I don't know whose Lord, because it wasn't my Lord, but good Lord, she was shooting people up. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, the 02 Amendment.
Two amendment.
Yeah, and then she got caught. I mean, the police stopped her, but she was on a shooting rampage for about like half an hour on the freeway.
What, she thought she wasn't in Grand Theft Auto?
Yes, she was on a mission from God.
Jeez.
like the Blues Brothers.
She was on GTA 5.
And that's not even the worst. That's not even the worst story. The worst story happened here in LA, the Valley.
Yeah, I want to hear more
Wait,
of that one.
tell me about this.
Now, you don't want to hear about this. This is horrible. So apparently there was a woman. Now, a lot of more information came out initially from what initially happened, but a woman murdered her husband or her boyfriend or the man she was living
Dude
with.
she's with, yeah.
Yeah. Left the house with her kids in the car, like a 9-year-old and an 8-month-old.
Yeah.
Threw them out the freeway, where one of the children, the youngest one, was killed, and then sped away and miles down the road ran 100 miles an hour into a tree, killing herself.
What was the motive in this one?
I was about to say, what's the excuse for that one?
Well, apparently, she was also a spiritualist.
Oh, Lord.
She read tarot cards.
Yes.
She
Oh,
was
Lord.
into witchcraft. She was an influencer. She actually had 100,000 followers.
Sorry, did you need something? You kept calling me.
I didn't call you.
I said, yes, Lord.
Wow. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, there it is. Hey, if you hear Tony T on the news, the next
It's going to be murdering Lord Bucky.
the next eclipse. By the way, the next one is not till 2044.
46.
I'm going to take down
45.
Oh, 45, that goes east to west. From coast to coast. So get your tickets to Orlando, Florida, Disneyland right now,
There it is.
because it's going to go through the roof.
Yeah, you can.
Well, some people went to Texas. They couldn't see because it was raining. It was cloudy.
Yeah.
So people missed it. So
Yeah, but right now, I don't know if you heard this,
What? Tell me.
but people are buying tickets to Disneyland, Orlando, to watch the eclipse.
Oh, wow.
with no
For
guarantee,
20 years from now?
Yeah,
With
in
no
45.
with
That's
no
2045.
with no guarantees they're gonna be able to watch it.
Yeah, because it rains a lot over there.
Rains?
I mean, yeah, but
What?
Might should be
Are
a
you-
hurricane.
It's not guarantee your life is going to last 20 years.
I mean, I guess that's.
I mean, that's true. But Disney will take the money gladly.
I mean, they got 20 years to resell the tickets if they want, no?
Yeah, can I
If
get a
they're dead?
refund if I die?
Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you know, you should get health. You should get a life insurance for that.
Yeah.
How that will work.
I don't.
He's just
know,
making
but,
up shit at this point.
But apparently, the eclipse made people go crazy. And the thing is, I think if you feed into that
I was about to say, is that really a thing or is it an excuse?
it's well, here's the way I think it works. If you believe it enough, it's true to you.
Yeah.
So
that is
for this
true.
person, this woman in Florida, and by the way, it was 2 women.
You manifest it to yourself.
Yeah, and the spiritualist or healer or whatever,
Even worse.
that was here in LA.
Yeah.
They truly believed it. So
Yeah.
if you believe it, it's gonna happen. You know what happened to me? Nothing. I was just driving. It's a regular day for me, right? I called you, and I was literally driving when it happened, and I took a video while I was on the road. I was moving, but it did get dimmer. It did get dimmer. Like, oh, it did kind of like somebody turned down the light to like
Put the shades down.
60%.
It did. Yeah. It felt like it was very bright and then it went to like mid.
Yeah, went to mid, right? And guess what happened after that? I went on with my day. And that was it.
You know what's the crazy part? Since I remember I was a teenager or kid,
Yes.
when they started the 1-2K, the computers got failed.
Oh, the Y2K. Yeah,
Y2K.
Yes.
And from there, they went to the 2012,
yeah.
the Maya calendar.
The Mayan
People
clock.
were going crazy.
Oh, 2012. Oh, here's another story that I heard about this eclipse. So apparently there was a lady in one of those cities that the eclipse was happening, and she was preaching to people like the world's gonna end, right? So when she went out to eat at a restaurant, she left initially a few days before the eclipse, like a $300 tip.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the day of the eclipse in the morning, she left a $700 tip to the servers.
Oh no!
Right?
She thought she was
She's
gonna
like,
die.
go ahead and enjoy it. It's not like you're gonna be living long enough to spend it.
Oh,
and the
shit.
waiters were like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Right? Guess what she did about a day or two ago?
She wants the money back?
She wants her money back.
Wow.
And they're like, it's gone. Like we've already
spend it.
processed it. It's taxed. It's
No.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah,
that's
was
what
she trying
happened.
to sue them?
That's your bad. You really
She could
believe
try,
in
but that's it. Like you signed it, right?
Yeah,
She signed
that's
the
what I'm
form.
saying. Yes,
Her
you're bad.
signature
You
was
really
there,
believe
so-
in the world's gonna end, then
The
too
hell she was
bad.
thinking.
Now you see that evil will always
Yeah.
triumph because good is
Dumb.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah, that was the setting of the sun
Yeah.
through the eclipse. A setting of one other thing happened this week. Not that many people are I don't know how people feel about this, but
I don't think many people were overly joyous about it. They're more like,
No.
finally.
yeah, like I
Kind of.
get what he deserves. But O.J. Simpson has passed away.
I mean, he
at
died at
70
something. What?
76 years old.
76.
Yeah, through complications of cancer.
So people think that he got his justice by now.
No, but I'm pretty sure everybody heard about it for sure.
Yeah, the O.J.
Even I don't even look at shit and I heard about it.
The juice has been squeezed.
I was on set, right?
Yeah.
And I got that
From
Twitter or whatever.
Yeah, I got an alert.
I got an alert or something, and I showed it to somebody. Like, oh, finally.
Which is crazy.
I don't know about
Well,
that.
I mean, who said that? Caitlyn Jenner.
Did she?
Did you hear about this?
I heard about it.
Who
yeah.
got? Yeah, he heard it. I think he said this to me. That
Oh, she told you directly, right?
Huh?
did you work at the house?
No.
No. Okay.
You're talking about
Yes.
Bruce.
Yeah.
No, I didn't work for him.
Oh yeah, because the Kardashian
Yeah.
father was a lawyer.
Yeah.
for
Caitlyn
it.
Jenner. Yeah. Yes. Said about time. Good riddance.
That's fucked up.
Good riddance about O.J. Simpson. But then everybody's
Her husband's the one who fucking did all that, you know, that put him where they're at this point.
Caitlyn Jenner that's Chris
It's Kris Jenner's.
mom.
Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner's Caitlyn
Turned
Jenner.
to Caitlyn.
Okay.
You're getting confused.
Yeah, exactly.
I got confused.
Yeah, trust me. I don't blame you. Okay. No.
Oh,
There's
shit.
Kris Jenner,
Yeah.
and then there's Caitlyn, formerly Bruce Jenner,
Yeah.
right?
Caitlyn.
Totally forgot about that.
Kate,
Yeah,
Kate Jenner.
Kate.
No, Kate. Kris.
yeah.
Kris Jenner was married to
Robert Kardashian.
Robert Kardashian,
Yeah.
who was the lawyer.
Yes,
During
one
the
of the
trial.
lawyers
Yeah.
with the lawyer for the trial of the century
For
of
the
all
trial of the
things.
century,
Yeah, but before we move on to the trial of the century, the reason why Caitlyn Jenner was getting flagged because Caitlyn Jenner killed somebody about
Yeah.
2 years ago
Car.
in a car accident
Yeah.
right there on
Bicycle.
PCH.
Bicycle.
Yeah.
Somebody run over.
So like, they're like,
I didn't. Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
and got away with it.
Trying to keep it hush hush. That's why nobody.
Yeah,
really
everybody
heard.
like it happened and then everything got cleared and it was hush hush. But there was like, you should be talking. You're a murderer. You killed somebody too.
Yeah.
How fair is that? I don't know. I'm not gonna claim to know the situation
Yeah.
about that person that she ran over. But
Is it because women get off easier?
could be
Seems
the
like
case.
it.
Oh God.
Just it's just.
But yeah. Speaking of
OJ.
OJ, it was the trial of the century.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a pivotal moment of our generation.
Yeah, I was a kid and I still knew
The
about
thing
it.
is, they keep saying the reason he got away with it, they didn't want another riot no more because of riot in Keene, in '92. So people are like, we don't want another riot, so let him go.
I think
let it slip.
I think there's a lot of factors. Right?
Yes.
That was one.
That's one of them.
That's one. The other reason was that one of the police officers that was investigating the scene of the murders
Yeah.
of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, who were murdered by somebody.
Yeah. OJ.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
If you guys don't remember this, his name was Mark Furman.
Mark Furman.
You remember this name?
I remember Mark Furman.
So he was one of the officers at the scene. Apparently he was pointing out things that he was he hated black people. He in the past he would
Arrest him or?
no. Yeah, he would arrest them. He would put fake evidence
Oh, okay.
to get to convict people.
Yeah.
And he was caught on tape saying these things, which they used against
OJ.
well, what the defense used to show OJ was being attacked by the police. And then of course the most famous one of all is
The gloves?
The gloves. The gloves
Didn't fit.
If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. God, Johnny Cochran is. I mean, we remember the names. I remember
Yep.
the names of all Johnny Cochran, Robert Kardashian, Judge Ito, right?
Yeah.
Marsha Clark. I mean, this
It
happened.
lasted for years. At
This,
least
happened,
a year.
this was 1994, 95. And who doesn't remember? Who remembers the Bronco chase? The Bronco Chase.
The
when-
Bronco
Oh, the Bronco
yes.
Chase.
Yes.
Wasn't that the reason why Ford stopped selling the Broncos because of
I
that?
don't know if he stopped selling it, but
But after that, the Bronco disappeared.
It
for a while.
disappeared. It went
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't going to be beneficial for them.
No.
but here's the thing.
Hence why they brought it back
That
up recently.
Bronco Chase was what people say was the advent of the reality
Reality
TV
television.
because everybody they said they were saying that more people watched the Bronco Chase than the Super Bowl that year,
Oh, I bet.
right? That's how
I
crazy
mean-
it was.
I mean-
if you know, you know. If you were there, you
Oh,
would
yeah.
know. You would
I mean,
know.
there was slow Broncos on the Super Bowl too, right?
Wow, yeah, I mean,
But
that's true.
the following year is when the president scandal happened with Bill Clinton too.
Oh, that's
95,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right after that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I did not have sexual relations
with that woman.
Miss
with that woman. Sorry, that's Dave Chappelle. Sorry, but that's yeah. Monica Lewinsky, who got famous for,
Yep.
giving a BJ.
In the Oval Office.
The 90s were crazy, y'all.
Yeah, it
the
was.
90s were crazy, but guess what? It's not crazier than right now,
No.
right?
It's only gotten crazier.
Times were actually easier back then.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't like we're saying the advent of reality TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was times were simpler. Life was easier.
Yeah.
I mean,
We didn't have social media. That's
we
what it
didn't
was.
have
That too,
social
that
media.
too. That's what increased everything. For sure.
I think the 90s was the last golden age.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's when all these things started popping up.
Yeah.
That's the, and it was rare at that time. We're like, oh shit, that's big.
Yeah.
Like if that shit happens now, we're like, oh, whatever, that happened already.
Yeah. I've seen it.
I've seen that shit.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
remember there was no smartphones that time.
Mhm.
No.
No
Social media wasn't even. I mean,
No.
we had MySpace,
That was
No.
No, not even.
not
Not
even-
even.
not even
it was
MySpace.
AOL.
AOL.
AOL. Sorry,
AOL.
my bad. AOL. Yeah,
And
and the chat rooms.
All we had was chat rooms.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
chat
all-
rooms and
You
and
got
party
mail.
lines.
party lines on the phone, right? Which a lot of these things now, these modern times has changed the way that we
It's garbo, bro.
We
It's
live
so
with,
much
like-
easier now.
and to segue, it affects people in relationships, and apparently it has been affecting a lot of men,
It's been affecting the female community. too.
which is a problem, which is definitely a problem, because with the changing times, inflation. Wait a second, is it inflation?
Yeah. It's
Inflation of relationships,
Yeah.
which has turned into Hoeflation.
Inflation is rising.
It's
Yeah,
rising.
There it is. There it is.
Wait, is that a real thing?
Now, is that a real thing? Now, the
But
reason
here's the thing: who created inflation?
Even if it wasn't,
Well,
it is a thing now.
I say to blame on men. They're the one creating the inflation.
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
you
Yeah.
boys,
Wait, whose side are you on?
guys? No, he's
Well, no, the
I'm
reality is
fucking
like
right.
when you tell a guy like you're a hoe, like the guy's like I'm not a hoe, I'm a hoe maker.
Homemaker.
interesting.
Homemaker.
But here at BMT, like we try to keep up with the times. We try to see what's trending, and this term "Hoeflation" has been popping up over and over and over and over again, constantly. Like, so what is Hoef-
But before we get to that,
Okay,
I just want to
yes.
know. I know we're gonna deep dive this
Digest.
thing.
Yes.
Is Hoeflation the reason why we have passport bros?
That could be.
Yeah,
that could be.
that's
a factor.
because of A, B happens. Because of B, C happens. Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's one of the factors. That's one of the reasons. And this is actually a reason why this episode came up, because we were talking about passport bros. And the fact is, you're right. A lot of men are leaving to other countries because they're trying to find a relationship
Love and traditional values that you can't find here.
and you can't find here.
Mm-hmm.
And why can't they find that here? Because
modern Western society has been fucked up.
it's been altered.
and we got hoe inflated.
We got the hoes getting all the power,
Mm-hmm.
and it's inflating the numbers.
So we're at what 8% of inflation, and everywhere else is like 0.5.
Yeah, that's kind of
That sounds like
yeah, it's kind of. Now, of course, we're talking in generalities. It's not we're not talking about every, like, can you find love here where in the United States? 100%.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It's gonna take
100%.
time. It's gonna take time. It's not that
For some
easy.
people, yeah, it's gonna it's a lot
It's
harder
gonna-
now
yeah.
for many,
It's gonna
for
be
many men, right?
It's gonna be hunting season year round to find that.
I
here.
feel like I'm lucky enough to find somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've lucky enough to find somebody, but it's not the case
For everybody.
For everybody, and a lot of men out there are really, really, really struggling. So, first, let's define what Hoeflation is, please, Bucky.
Inflation, the dramatic increase of this is so funny. The dramatic increase in cost for men today to maintain a relationship with a woman, while the quality of women continues to go down in comparison to the past.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's. Well, let me paint you a picture, guys. Let me kind of give you the visualization of this.
break it
right?
down. Break it down.
So, I was looking online, as one does,
On
And-
the interwebs.
on the interwebs, right? On the Tiki Talks and all that.
on the tiki
Whatever you want to call
Uh-huh.
it, right? And I was watching. There was this thing. Somebody was complaining. They were like, it's in the northwest or northeast, and they went to McDonald's and they had bought a Big Mac meal,
Yeah,
fries, drinks, supersize, all that.
Mhm.
It came out to over $16, $17.
So almost $20.
Yeah, almost $20
For a meal.
for a Big Mac,
A Big Mac.
A Big
meal.
Mac meal.
a Big Mac meal.
Yeah,
Okay.
The funny thing is not a Big Mac no more, right? It has shrinked.
Well, that's the
It's
thing.
actually Little Mac from Punch
Right.
Out.
So so I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about when I was younger. I mean, when I was a little kid back in the '90s and the '80s,
early 90s.
I used to go to McDonald's. I've got a Big Mac meal. I think it costs what, $5?
$5 and it was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
And it was huge.
Yeah, you would go and the burger was like this, like huge.
Quality was
The
amazing.
fries made with the tallow. Have you guys ever had the McDonald's fries made with tallow?
No.
So, I mean, McDonald's fries were the best. The drink was large.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you would get a huge meal, and it was like $5.
Yep.
Now, that same meal, somebody just said
Almost $20.
almost $20.
So you can't feed the whole family with.
You cannot. The burger.
Imagine
the
like a
burger
family
shrank.
of four Big Mac meals.
That's almost
What
$100.
the fuck?
Yeah, the quality is not as good. The fries were stale,
Mm-hmm.
and your drink
Flat as fuck.
flat drinks, right? That's basically what Hoeflation is. Okay, right?
So
That's
shit.
and I'm not trying to say that women are burgers. That is not what I'm saying. I am just trying to explain to you that things now for things compared to in the past are not the same, right?
Yeah.
What our dollar got,
Back
20,
then.
30, 40, 50 years ago won't get you nearly as much.
Nope.
And the quality is a lot less, right?
You
Now
gotta-
there's a lot of factors into this this happening.
Of
right?
course.
So that's what we need to get into. Now look, I obviously we're trying to say it's Hoeflation, right?
Yeah.
That it's because women don't want to follow traditional values anymore, for whatever reason.
They want, but they don't want to give.
Yeah. But obviously they're looking. I mean, I think everybody's still looking for love. Men are looking for love. Women are looking for love. Now we did some research, and guys, we did do research for you. We're not just talking out of our ass. We looked up, scientific papers and things of that nature. What are women actually looking for nowadays?
Well, women's expectations.
What are women's expectations? Good.
Well, let's start with the first bullet point. Mutual respect and equality.
Fair enough. I mean, I think would you want mutual respect and equality with
of course,
your partner?
100%.
Well, you
This
do.
is the expectations of women,
This is the
correct?
expectation of women.
Okay.
So, okay, sounds fair enough. Okay, good.
Okay. Honesty,
Cool.
100%. We should be honest with each other.
support, and understanding.
Definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
I can see where sometimes men lack.
Yeah.
Yes,
Shared
that's true.
responsibility.
That's hey, we're gonna put some on our shoulders
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And emotional connection.
Emotional connection. Yeah. Women want emotional connection. Guys.
I'm gonna interject here.
Yeah. Good.
I mean, that is a woman's expectation.
Yeah.
Emotional connection. But have you heard of the soft guy era?
You mentioned this. I was kind of looking at. I started to
So it's
look
kind of
into-
like flipping it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're gonna give you this,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
So like, there's people that are actually being a little more soft. Giving that emotional
So you're saying more like
connection.
little bitches then?
Well, okay.
No.
No. It's not about that. It's,
Then what is
it's,
it?
It's flipping it. It's
flipping
being.
it. It's
so
being-
a woman's being like, oh, you need to do this for me. You need to do that for me. I'm giving you the hints, and guys have to pick it up. So now what he's saying is guys are doing what women have done, and saying like, hey, no, you need to take me out.
Yeah.
You need to do this for me. You need need to show me.
So you're saying a man is acting like a woman now?
Kind of.
In a way, yeah.
In a way.
That's interesting. I like that.
To even it out.
I like that. Like, give back what's been given to you.
And guess who put us onto this? If you guys didn't know,
Who?
our young crew that was here for our New Year's.
Oh,
episode.
yeah.
Hey, JC.
Yep.
Yeah, but he didn't call himself
Drew?
No, they
was
called it Sassy Man.
Sassy Man Apocalypse.
Sassy Man Apocalypse.
That's right.
It goes full circle. Yeah. Drew, JC, Audrey,
Miss you guys.
Kyle, we miss you guys. Hey, we need to get you back on the show. But yeah, Sassy Man Apocalypse, Sad Guy Era. It's
Soft
trying
guy-
to
soft
even.
guy era.
Oh, soft guy era.
Yeah.
Soft guy era is trying to even out the balance. Okay, if women are gonna be like this, then men are gonna be like this, and we're trying to meet in the middle. Now, is that the right way to tackle this?
Hell no.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I can't.
How far can they?
I'm not
drag
looking.
it to
I'm
the
not
men?
looking to act like a bitch. Fuck that
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
It's not acting like a bitch though.
But if you're gonna act like her, you're gonna be like, she's complaining she wants this and this. Oh, I'm gonna do the same, but I want you to do this and this.
No. It's
Fuck
not.
that.
That's not the point. The point is like you give out signals, and they're supposed to expect to
The
know
same
what
thing.
you're
They're
thinking.
supposed to read your mind.
Oh, they need to be a mind reader, like how they expect us to do.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
That's what it is. Sad guy. So we might have to discuss this topic.
Yeah, this is a new topic.
Yeah, gotcha.
We might have to check with.
We're gonna do more research on
Yeah,
this.
we're gonna have to look this up. But yeah, so and then of course women want emotional connection, right?
But then what's the women's reality?
So that's women's expectation.
Yeah.
But what's the reality now? I'm sure you guys have seen this. I mean, it's all over Instagram, TikTok.
All
All those.
It's on our social media every
snaps
day.
and-
Every day there's a new
social.
thing.
What are women preaching to other
Yeah,
women?
this will be some of the things that come up.
And these are things that we've seen. So what's one of those things?
The 666 rule. Explain.
Well, I've
Explain it.
I've explained this in a past episode.
Okay, so let me do it.
Let's see if you can do it.
So 6 figures, 6 feet, and 6 inches.
That's right.
That's what it is, right?
So an ideal.
and wait, but that's the bare minimum.
yeah, that's the
that's
bare
the bare
minimum.
minimum.
For women to be even
So
interested
that
in you.
considered average these days now. The 666.
An average man for a woman needs to make 6 figures, needs to be at least 6 feet tall, and
have at least be packing some 6 inches or more.
at minimum,
Mhm,
right?
minimum,
If
yep.
they don't have those 3 things, they're not even going to be counted, right?
Yep.
Well, here's the thing. Reverse it to men.
Yeah.
Don't be a fat ass. it goes back to them.
Don't
too.
be a Taco Bell eater.
Don't be a Taco Bell eater, right?
I need some fat
don't
titties
be
and
a
a fat
fucking,
ass and a small waist.
rude bitch.
And don't be a bitch. Just be nice.
Be nice. But that's what. Now, hey, and here's the messed up part. I haven't checked the statistics on this. I don't know if you can look this up real fast. I'm gonna give you a moment to get your phone.
What am I
What's
doing?
the average height of a man
For a woman?
for a man in the United States? I don't know if you can look that up.
5'8" or 5'9". I know.
But I want the
Yeah,
official
yeah,
number,
yeah.
right? If you can look this up. While I have my sips.
Well, I have my sippy sip.
I know. We probably should have.
Should we do it in the U.S. or worldwide?
Go worldwide.
Ooh, go worldwide.
Worldwide.
Yeah, fuck that.
Worldwide.
It's gonna be
5
Even-
feet 7.5 inches.
Okay.
Wow.
Now U.S. is probably going to be a little bit taller than
Uh huh. Yeah.
that. 'Cause
So
5'8",
5
5'9".
feet 9 inches.
Yeah.
So-
there it is.
So 5 feet 9 inches is the median height.
Mm-hmm.
That means half of all men are 5 feet 9 or under.
That's bad.
So automatically, by this rule, ladies, you are cutting off 50%.
Yep.
No, more than that.
Yeah.
Because they're going 6. So you're cutting off like 60% of all men just because they're not tall enough for you,
Yeah, that's kind of fucked
right?
up.
What is
But
the-
luckily for like, I mean, that sounds fucked up. But luckily for the other, if you're above 5'9", you're above average.
Right, but you're not even 6 feet.
You're not even 6 feet. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But you do have a better chance at that point
what is the thrill that woman sees 6 foot tall? What is it? What is it?
because they like to look like this,
Because they want to feel what?
Dominated?
dominated. Yeah.
No, they want to feel
Protected.
secure.
Ah, yeah.
Security.
Yeah.
Not dominate. They want
I
to be.
followed him.
Yeah. You're the one that said this.
You're
security.
sick.
You're sick, bro. You're sick.
But
All right?
I'm pretty sure they like to have a little bit of dominant on them.
Yeah, I'm
Some-
pretty,
yeah,
that too.
of course.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that, but it's protection, right? I get that, but can a person 5'8" protect you?
Of course.
Of course.
I mean,
look at Tony Jaa.
Tony Jaa. We were just talking about Tony Jaa, y'all.
Motherfucker can get whipped your
Yeah.
ass in 5 seconds,
I
bro.
would not mess with Tony Jaa. He's
Hell
like
no.
5'7", 5'6". He's a beast. So
Yeah, he's average across the world.
he's average
There you
across
go.
the world.
Yep.
That's true. All right. So the 666 rule. Number one sounds evil, but that's
Right? It sounds evil.
Yeah, cold-blooded.
crap.
Cold-blooded.
All right. So what else? What's other realities?
Well, I mean, we kind of put this in, but expect security, so that's part of the 6th
That's
rule.
part of
okay.
that,
Well, there
yeah.
you go.
Financial support, lifestyle.
Oh, they love the lifestyle.
Yes.
They want the Kardashian lifestyle. No offense,
Yeah.
but they want the Kardashian lifestyle, and that's what everybody.
Well,
is.
unfortunately, that's not
striving
for
for.
everybody.
Well, okay. Well,
Because that also includes social status, which is another bullet point.
that's true.
They
You
do
know
like
what?
status.
And we're not even talking out our ass because this gentleman had put me onto something. Mythbusters actually did a scientific study on this, right?
Okay.
Where they put a bunch of women in like
In a
movie
theater, yeah.
right?
Oh, I think I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty interesting.
Yeah, so Mythbusters-
experiment.
did an experiment, right? They put a control group and a regular group, right?
Yeah.
So in the first group, they showed pictures of men and
Their occupation.
their occupation
Okay.
and what they did.
Yeah.
And of course, the first group, it was the same. And by the way, the picture's the same in both groups.
Okay.
But the occupation in the first group was like barista,
Yeah.
a clerk,
Okay. Minimum jobs. Yeah.
yeah,
So
sales
they
associate.
pretty much based it on how they look, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like I think the barista got more likes, right?
Really
I
good looking
can't-
guy, but
he was really good
don't
looking.
make
but
a
he,
lot.
but with when he was a barista, his
Or was it the other way around? I
it's
can't remember.
just the other way
was the
around.
other way around, yeah.
Right? Because that barista, when they did it to the other group of women,
Yeah.
was like cardiovascular surgeon or something.
Yeah. What
the fuck?
Right? One was a heart surgeon. One was a lawyer. One was like
Yeah.
this. So
I just need the money.
what happened was the group where the men were getting paid less
Yeah.
were rated less compared to when they had a good job.
Same looking people.
Same person. They look great picture, great looking men, but because one's job was
Better than the
the
other.
other, they got a higher score, right?
He's pretty and he makes money. Oh my god.
Now-
Yeah, one person literally said, he's a surgeon.
Oh
He's-
lord.
Yeah, that was her
Well,
response.
that was her
like,
response.
But he's a surgeon, right? Now, of course, was every woman in that group that way? No.
No.
Someone goes, you know what? I like the way he looks, his eyes, he seems kind, right? Doesn't matter if he was a barista or not, So again, it just goes to show that not every woman agreed this, but the numbers don't lie. Like literally,
It's most but not all.
they looked at you, women looked at men more, what would you say? How would you say this?
It's status?
No, but they would look at them more.
They look-
like agreeable because the fact that they were more financially.
Yeah. So one thing to note at the very end of that,
Yeah.
they did talk to him individually after the fact,
Mm-hmm.
but as a collective, they felt like they had to choose the people that were.
So they were peer pressured by their peers.
Well, no, because they weren't peer pressure, but they're in a group setting, so they're like feel like, oh, I think this is what I have to think about with everybody else, but individually.
and when they're all together, they're like, yeah, he's
Yeah.
the hottest. This guy is
Yeah.
the hottest. We
Now-
all have
now-
to agree.
Now let's just extrapolate this. This was just a movie theater full of women.
Yeah.
Now think about the internet.
Yeah.
Think about seeing these things on TikTok or Instagram, where you see all this and you think every other woman thinks like this. So now they in turn have to think that this way.
Yeah. it
which
does-
is
it
what
does.
which is the reason why.
Yeah, it gives the impression.
Hoeflation
the- the
Hoeflation
It gives the
goes up.
impression, and that's why the Hoeflation went up.
There it is. So I mean, I thought that was very interesting, and that's a scientific study, guys. I'm just saying. Even they were surprised. They weren't surprised, but they were like shocked at some of those numbers, right?
Oh, I bet.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. What else?
Traditional men, but don't want to reciprocate.
Right. So they still, by the way, they still want us to be chivalrous.
Mm-hmm.
Women still want men to be chivalrous. They still want us to.
Which, hold on,
pay for-
I'm just gonna say this out
Okay.
loud. There is a lot of dudes, a lot of men that are still, I would say, semi-chivalrous.
Oh, yeah.
Because like they would come up with flowers. They would open the door for
Right.
somebody. They would go. They would wait for the lady to go ahead of them. You know,
Right.
They would stand on the outside of the sidewalk.
Yeah.
To protect them from cars or whatever. Right.
Right.
That's the way you're supposed to do it. And the thing is, it's so common that I believe that a lot of women don't even notice it, and they think it's not part of that chivalry.
Well, that's the part I said it before. The parents teach you to treat the lady, but now the parents teach the woman to treat the gentleman.
Right. But what
So
I'm
what's
saying,
the part
but
that
what I'm,
falls apart?
what I'm saying is, it's just gotten so like expected and used to that it's not considered chivalry anymore.
And a lot of guys nowadays, they don't even care to do that. It's only nowadays it's only the one who actually have their shit on point, their game, you know, all that shit on
Not
point.
necessarily,
because
there's
giving flowers, opening the car door, that's all easy shit. That's simple shit. And they do love that because honestly, that fall into the bare minimum at this point. They're like, fuck, at least if I can get flowers on my door open, I'm happy.
Right. But see, this is the reality though. They might say, well, you should at least do this, that, and the other. You should be chivalrous, open my door, pay more for me, all this. But then,
Well, the people who are bitter,
but then what do they provide?
that's true. Yeah.
That's where we're having the problem at. Okay, fine. You expect us to do this, that, and the other, but
What is the return? What is the return?
Well, that's where the bitter people come in because they don't see no return on their investment on what they're doing. You know, they're giving all these things out, giving them nice dates, flowers, this, let me take you to the beach, let's go hang out, and get nothing or barely the minimum of anything back. It's not worth it.
right. And that's
I don't know. You remember we went to the bar. The girl she was talking, Lucky.
I'm listening.
She was saying, I think one of the guys asked her, "Have you gone out on a date on the bar people?"
Wait, what?
Then she said, "No, not much." But one of her friends said, "Oh, I'll go out, but I'll get it like free lunch or stuff like that."
Oh, at the bar this week?
I don't know. You heard of that?
I didn't hear. You were on the opposite side. I couldn't hear what was happening on that side.
She was
But tell
So
us story then.
she was using people
using people just
just to
free
get a
lunch.
meal and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. That's usually the case.
No.
That's what happens. I mean, if they're not looking for them, they're like, fuck, well, at least I can scam them and get a drink, get a meal out of them.
well, that's because then now we started talking. And by the way, that's the sad. What did you say? You just called it. You said the term. The sad guy.
Damn it! Why you put me in the spot?
Yeah.
Soft guy era.
Soft guy era. Because we also mentioned that there's a movement for women to get their sprinkle,
Ugh.
right? It's take advantage of men because that's how you're gonna get your hair done. You're gonna
Your
get
nails done.
nails done. You're gonna go out.
You're gonna get fed. You're gonna
get
go
fed,
out.
Right. They're gonna pay your bills, right? Which is why they were saying for that I keep soft guy era,
But
guys need to
Sassy
look for
man-
their
sassy
drizzle
man.
drizzle.
Yeah.
Guys
Drizzle,
should look for the
drizzle?
drizzle
the thing
drizzle.
is, I just don't can't wrap my head. If a woman doesn't nothing return, how do you go get something from the woman in return from it?
Well, you know what they think? This is all they need to give.
No, but
And they don't even give
No, I'm
that.
saying if the man is asking for the woman to buy him stuff, how's go pull it off?
Oh, you do it.
They do it.
No, you. Why is always you? You're the guy.
You're missing my point.
No, I'm not. I know.
No,
exactly.
I think he's saying like, how do they get the girl to buy you stuff?
Yeah. You demand it.
I don't know if
Let's,
that'll work.
let's ask our cousin.
You demand it. No, you demand it. You. But you use the same logic that they use. It's all about the logic, right?
I don't even think you have to demand it because I've seen things like you gotta act like you don't want it. You gotta act like you want it, but then when the girl's with you and she's like, "Oh, you want it? Nah, I don't want that. I'm cool. Don't worry about it." And they're like, "Oh, no, I'll buy it for you. Don't worry about it." Yeah. So shit like that does happen.
But then if you don't get it, you're like, you know what? I gave you all the hints that I wanted this.
Yeah.
Why don't I have my Jordans here?
Yeah.
I told you. Like do I have to spell it out for you?
Right.
You know.
You want me to be a mind reader? Why can't you?
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's the end of question. Is what do women actually bring to the table?
What do they bring to the table? That's a very good question.
Compassion, love, respect.
Wow.
That's if they actually do it.
Hey, did he just become Hollywood?
He did. He busted a Hollywood right now.
Did you supposed to Hollywood?
He just laughed in their. He just laughed in their faces.
What? No, I didn't.
He did.
All right. Now, what are men's expectations?
See, we expect compassion, emotional support,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Trust and loyalty, peace.
Yep.
I mean,
My favorites are affection and peace. That's my
All
genre.
right. So, any ladies out there, if you're watching this show, if you want to learn about what men are looking for, compassion, right? You think we're tough. Men have this
which we are, but we're not unemotional either.
yeah. That doesn't mean that's all we are.
we
Yeah.
just want to be loved.
We do. I
We
mean,
want to be loved as much as you want to be
Yeah.
loved.
And then Charles
just
is like-
because we're tough doesn't mean we don't deserve compassion, right?
I want a hug.
Right.
The fuck?
I was watching like this
hug
clip.
me, woman.
I was watching this clip, right? And this girl was talking, and she's like, her man had brought her like flowers, and candy, opened her door, said, "I'm gonna take you out to dinner." When she was in the car, she goes, I was thinking in turn like, what the fuck is this guy's problem? He's fucking soft, right? And then she goes, and then she started thinking like, wait, this is what I want.
This is what I actually want. What the fuck?
But because he was doing all these things, and I guess it wasn't natural for her, she immediately thought he was a soft person.
Nope.
right?
He really cared about you and wanted to give you what you
Yeah,
wanted.
and it's like women can accept that for some reason. Like we do have.
We do
compassion.
have emotion. We do have compassion.
We
We
do.
do have
We
all
do.
that shit. We want that shit. We want the affection. We want all that.
Do we always say it?
No, we don't have to say it.
No, you have to know that we're saying
No.
it.
Let me know.
There's really.
Let me say that. Should we say it all the time? No, but should we express that? I think
Yeah.
we should. As a man, we should do that though, right? But no, we're not. That's not our natural.
But sometimes
instinct.
seeing our emotions, like as we're talking to
Yeah.
our person, you know,
Okay.
they know when we're sad. They're gonna know that. If they don't know, that means they really don't care. They don't pay attention.
So get to know the person you're with then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
Get to
to.
know us, ladies. All right. What else? What else are men looking for? Peace. Absolutely.
Love, peace.
I know I fought you on this one before.
Yes, you did.
Of course you did.
Because I didn't understand
Yeah.
peace at the moment.
Explain to me what you mean by
Explain to us. What do you mean by peace?
So basically, like, I'm just looking for somebody who's cool with me, who's gonna vibe with me, who's gonna just be with me, be affectionate with me, be a home team, ride or die. Don't give me no problems, you know. Don't give me a headache. I mean, if it's serious problems that affect both of us, then I get it. But if it's something that's just your problem or something, like, don't bring that to the table every time. Like, I gotta fix your problem.
That's gonna resonate towards women that are like,
All
you,
that-
you need to talk to me and help me go through my.
Well, you know what? I want the same thing.
Yeah.
If I help you through your thing, you help me through my thing.
Yeah.
There are women that are
Hey.
that are very compassionate about that though.
Can we give this man a clap on that one?
I'm surprised you got it right. Lucky.
that was you know what?
I was waiting for men.
We give each other peace all the time, but we're men. We understand each
Of course, we know we.
other. You said one thing also, ride or die. You need to ride or die.
yeah.
I mean, you want somebody that is down for you. If you go to you tell your girl, you know what, it's about to go down. Some shit gonna go down. Her response should be like, I got your back.
Yep. There it is.
Ladies. Your response,
Home team.
I got
Always.
your back.
Yep.
Home team. Like that's what we're looking for. If you're gone at the first sign of trouble, or we're
off the gate. They already expect us to be home team for them.
Yeah.
So they got to do the same. If not, there is no point. I don't want to be with you. I'm not gonna waste my time with you.
Right.
I need that. As much as you need whatever it is you need, I need what I need.
or they think that because you're a man we can handle it.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
No.
That's not how it works, right?
Of course not. There's certain situations that I'm the man. I'll handle it because
Yeah.
I will handle
Right.
it. But there's many others that I need you. I want your support. I want your backup. I want your affection. I need that shit.
Yeah.
I don't need you to just be looking and be like, the fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
And that way you make each other better.
Yeah.
What else do men expect? I know we went through a few of them.
Respect, intimacy, and communication.
Respect. Fellas, if you're with somebody and they don't respect you as a man,
Out.
Respect, I think, is
Out of the door.
important, right?
Uh-huh.
If they're talking down to you, if they're saying, well, you like they're making fun of you, your occupation, how you handle yourself, how you look, and they don't respect the person you are, then you're with the wrong person. Because men, I think that's key for us.
I'll literally right ass off the gate if that's the case. Be like, what the fuck are you with me for then?
Yeah. I mean, intimacy and communication. Yeah. Learn, just like you expect us to learn your love language, learn our love language, right?
We're all the same. We're all humans.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's female or male. We both have emotions.
Yeah.
Men can suppress their emotion a little more because
We do.
We kind of have to.
Do you express yourself?
Doesn't look like I'm the type of person I express.
Nope.
Yeah, okay then.
No. But you do have moments where you need to tell. Like,
No,
what
you're-
you're
Yeah,
feeling,
there's
right?
many moments.
Read the sign. Read the room. Read the room.
Bucky favorite line.
Yeah, read the room, Bucky.
Read
Right?
the room.
Because we want that communication. So that's, I think,
Communication is king.
that's our expectation as a man, right? What's next?
It doesn't represent all women. So how do we find the right woman?
Fagazi.
What?
Okay.
Monopoly?
What
the fuck?
That was so he's been wanting to say that.
Oh my god.
He was ready for that shot.
You know what it means, right?
It's fake.
Yeah.
Of course I
The
know.
damage is beyond. You cannot fix it.
It's beyond repair. Fuck
Yep,
this shit.
pretty much.
I'm out. I'm out.
So okay.
Got buggy now.
So wait, say that one more time.
This doesn't represent all women. So
Right.
how do we find the right woman?
Right.
Hold up, Bagazi.
Fagazi.
This obviously what we're talking about. What Hoeflation is not. Hoeflation is not included in all women, right? So how do we find the right woman? Well, number one, step one. Don't worry about a woman, fellas.
Yeah.
Do not worry about women. What
You come first.
you come first, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
So the only way to be ready for a relationship is to work on
Yourself.
yourself.
You have to work on yourself. Work on yourself first, then think about the women.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have women in between all that shit, but you know, keep it to a minimum. Focus on yourself.
What did Tony Montana say? First you get the what?
First you get the power, then you get
No,
the money.
you get
No,
the
first you get
money,
money,
Then you get the
then you
power.
get power. Then you can get the woman.
respect.
Right.
Oh, woman.
Yeah.
Money, power, respect. Take that. Take that. Take that.
There you go.
And you know what? By money, I mean you. Your money.
Your money, bro. Your money.
You're so money.
You're so money.
You're so money, bro.
You're so money.
First you work, and the money
So are
is
you.
The money is you because you're the one who's gonna improve yourself. You're
Yep.
the one who's gonna build yourself up, and that's gonna create.
That's gonna create a
Good fortunes.
it's gonna create a foundation for you,
Yes.
and everybody, all the women are gonna see that.
Yeah. And then you're
You
gonna
know.
be stronger. You're gonna be more powerful.
And you're gonna know things better, and you're gonna, you'll see the bad ones, and you'll see the good ones. You'll see the ones who actually want to be with you for not what you have, but what you are, and you'll have the bad ones that just want what you have.
I love that. So what are some ways that we can work on ourselves then, Bucky?
So you can avoid superficial attention seeking women.
Yeah.
For sure.
Focus on yourself and manifest what you're looking for. was
Okay,
what you
so
said.
let's keep it right there. First of all, you know how we were mentioning like a lot of these women that are looking at the internet
Yeah.
to look at how should they act and how they should be. Don't go for those women.
No.
Right? Anybody who's being influenced.
Yeah,
kinda
don't go
hate that
for
way.
influencers. Don't go for people who's looking up the Kardashian lifestyle. It's not that realistic. It's only realistic for some, not for all. That's the reality. And if you want it to be you, a part of that reality, then make yourself that reality. Someone else is not gonna do it for you.
Hey,
Right.
do the duck face again. Yeah, don't go for anyone like that.
Yeah, there you go. Don't do the little.
I don't know what you want. I don't do that all the time. No, I don't do that all the time. Yeah. So don't go for those type of women.
Yeah.
Instead, look for something else. Look for somebody who's about their business, who's, Just like you're trying to prove yourself, find somebody who's doing the same.
Yeah.
Right? Somebody who can actually be your partner. Who
So
can
then
be your
your improvement and their improvement will make a great improvement.
work on yourself, right?
Every day, improve yourself.
I always say, work on yourself a little bit. Every little step is another brick to your castle.
But the main thing is both of you as partners have to be home team.
Yeah.
If you're not home team, it ain't gonna work out.
Right.
It's only gonna be one-sided.
That's correct. What else?
See, limit your interaction with Instamodel, influencers, OnlyFans, and porn.
Okay.
Prong.
Prawn?
Corn.
Or
Sweet
corn.
cake. He got
Late.
it. Right.
Just keep going.
Yeah. So limit your interaction with that, fellas. I mean,
No, and eliminate it completely.
am I? I'm not. Yeah.
Eliminate it. You don't need that stuff in your life.
You don't really don't need it, right?
It's just a distraction. It holds you back.
Right.
Holds you back a lot.
Are we all guilty of it?
Of course.
Are we all guilty of doing
At
that?
one point or another, we all been in it.
But that's the part called Hoeflation, because you give the power to the woman.
Yeah.
You're giving the money to them.
Yeah. Wean yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I get it. Like, sometimes you need a release. Nobody's saying you can't, but limit that.
Yeah.
I mean, limit what you do, because if your mind's in the gutter, your life's gonna be in the gutter.
If you're focused on yourself and you get your shit done, then yeah, at that point you won't even need to masturbate.
Yeah.
Somebody will be masturbating you.
I don't know how you said it like that, but yeah. Hey, we all like to self-pleasure ourselves once in a while.
There you go.
All right.
I don't know where that came from, but I started reading the next bullet point. It says,
continue.
don't focus on women.
Yeah.
Focus on yourself. Or self-growth. But after you said that, I was like, don't focus on women and masturbate. What the fuck?
Said don't masturbate. This is a scenario if you don't got a woman.
All right.
Work on your grind. You're gonna have the urge masturbate when you need to, but focus on your fucking grind.
Okay, focus on your growth and be kind to yourself.
And be kind. Hey, be kind to yourself. Self-negative talk is a real freaking problem.
Have confidence in yourself. You need to have that. confidence.
Nobody's gonna want me.
Nah.
This. You know, my. I don't have a great job. You know,
you can't do that. Don't
look at my car.
Don't
look at
bury
my-
yourself. There's no reason to bury yourself. No one's gonna like that. It's so unattractive that it's gonna come off as ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with that, but I mean, you gotta understand, like, it's tough times right now. So there are gonna be people that's gonna have a hard time getting out of that mindset.
Yeah,
and it's
sure.
definitely not a choice for a lot of people to be like that.
I mean,
It's definitely the positions that they're in. It's definitely like, you know, what they're going through, and sometimes it's just hard to like get out of that hole.
It definitely is. But you gotta do something.
You do have
about
to
it.
you have to work on it,
right?
but it's just it's not something you could just turn on.
No, definitely
turn
not.
off.
Self-improvement is a daily thing. It's not like I'm gonna work on myself today and not work on yourself for a week, right? It's literally
It's a daily grind. You have to.
every single day you got to do something.
Even if it's small improvements, small things, make a list. You know, make a list of 10 things. Get rid of 2 or 3 a day.
Yeah.
Pick the hardest ones first. Leave the easy ones for the end. It can work. Anything can work. You just need to make the plan for yourself.
What do you think about
Word.
that? What do you think about that?
Of course, you do it daily. Of course, you go see the improvement every day.
I mean,
So what would be an advice to do daily, minimum, to improve your growth? Minimum.
Workout.
that could be a
one.
thing. Yeah,
That's one big one. Yeah.
well, let's mind, body, spirituality,
Soul, emotion.
your spirituality. Like sometimes,
It's your emotional side.
and they're connected, right? Like sometimes you want to go out for like a hike, for a walk. That's gonna clear your mind, clear your spirit, open up.
I'll tell you, a
things.
good workout for me makes me feel great.
Oh, I know, man. Have you been at it lately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been trying to fit it in wherever I can, but I fit it in. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen every single day, but these are things that you literally just take,
You gotta put them in the calendar and
put
make
them
it
in
happen.
there, right? I mean, even myself, I've been trying to do that too. Like today, before I came to the show, I think I went on like a 2-mile jog.
Oh, that's good.
before just this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I had just a little bit of time,
Yeah,
but not much to get over here. But I said, let me squeeze it in. It was like 30, 40 minutes.
that's good.
You know what I mean? So yeah, things like that
Yeah.
would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, spaced out.
No, but no, I was just thinking like, to get. I mean, that's a good point to start off with.
Yeah.
But one of the best things to do is find a friend or somebody that you can help motivate you, because motivation is the hardest.
That
the
is,
hardest.
yes, I
aspect of
totally
it.
agree with you. Motivation is
So
the
if you
hardest
have
thing.
a good friend or you meet somebody that's into the same thing, just try to have them help you motivate. You don't have to tell them, hey,
or you can watch a good podcast
yeah,
because we're trying to motivate
yeah,
motivate these men after that.
motivation. I'm gonna be totally vulnerable, but motivation
Please.
for me is very difficult.
Yeah.
And
But
I agree. Same
I-
here.
Yeah, I've been working out, but it's been also finding that motivation to go out and do it more often.
Yeah.
Even though I do it, probably 4 or 5 times a week.
Hey, can I give you some motivation right now?
What?
Because we're linked to our Apple.
Yes, I know.
every time you complete something, I see it and I'm like, good for you.
Every time I see you complete something, I'm like, shit. I gotta get on it.
You got to get on it, right? You see me. You see my.
yeah.
So that's a little motivation. Hey,
That is a little motivation.
Have a friend on your child. By the way, I was about to challenge you for a week, but you never accepted my challenges the last.
I was busy this week.
Or just come on by and let's work out.
There you go. You can go to the Batcave,
Yeah.
right? You can move stuff with him.
Yeah. No.
Look at how he stays fit.
His metabolism is like a 10-year-old.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I hate you.
We'll get
eats-
fitter.
no, I
We'll
hate
get
you.
fitter faster if we do it together. Trust
That's
me.
true. That's true.
Okay.
All right. So, open to improvement, build your own kingdom. We talked about that. Confidence is king.
Confidence. Oof. Confidence.
Yeah.
Are you a confident man?
Always.
Are you a confident man?
Yes, I am.
No.
Not all the time, right?
No, you're confident. You just don't like to sell yourself. But other than that, you're confident in everything else.
I could be confident.
He's
but-
competent.
Definitely competent. No, but I mean, I will tell you the truth that like my confidence has been a roller coaster up and down. It's just time.
And I think
it's the time of days, and like I'm not speaking for everyone out there. I'm speaking for myself, but at
Yes.
the same time, like a lot of these conversations they resonate through experiences, obviously, right? And with the confidence part, there's times that you just want to let go and not even think about it.
True.
And then there's times that you're like trying to force yourself to be like, I need to be confident.
Yep.
You have to.
I have to.
But
That's a
it's,
must.
But it's difficult to
Yes.
get to that point.
It's
and
difficult,
again,
but it's a must.
the motivation
Put
part.
yourself in the, like Tyler said when he was here on the other episode, right? He said the biggest thing is just buy the plane ticket, have it there, it's
Right.
done. You have it set, you're going. Same thing with confidence. Put the
Right.
confidence there, put yourself in the situation, and go. You just have to. There's no other way.
No, I agree with that. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that have happened, as I grew to who I am right
Yeah.
now, is to pretty much put my foot out that door and make sure my other foot steps outside too.
Yeah.
So it's just being able to push myself to that barrier, right?
Absolutely.
And yeah, absolutely. A lot of times I just say, fuck it, let's go. And
Yeah.
it works.
That's
Yeah.
how it has to be. That's what it has to be.
You know when I do that? Every time we do these episodes, right? Like, if I wasn't confident in being able to talk with you guys on the mic and doing the show, this show wouldn't be happening, right? Like, honestly, when we like, even today, when
I'm
we're
going to challenge you then.
when we're starting this episode, like, I have an idea how it's gonna go, but I have no idea how it's gonna end up. But I have the confidence enough to go
But-
to know, like, hey, let's
But at least you and I have the experience that we've gone out, we've been in social situations.
Yes.
We've learned all that.
Yeah.
We learned how to
Yeah.
speak and continue
Yeah.
and go all that.
Yeah, like you got to put yourself out there, right? And this is, for me, this is a confidence builder, just being able to talk with you guys.
Yeah.
Right. Don't get it twisted. There's days where I doubt myself too. I think
Oh, we all do. No, that's
we all
an
doubt ourselves,
everybody
right?
thing.
You know what?
Everybody
I
out
just-
there, you might doubt yourself, but don't let that overcome you. Like,
Don't let it
As you-
consume. Don't let it consume you.
I think you said it best. Just or as Tyler kind of mentioned, just take that first step.
Take that first step.
Like,
you
buy
got
that
you got to
ticket,
make you
go
gotta
outside.
Yeah, you got to go to it already. You got it. You bought it. You got to go.
Yeah.
Force yourself.
Everybody needs to force it, or nothing happens.
Or nothing happens, right?
I just realized something.
What?
Your close up is your confidence close up.
That's all you guys got to do. Like, seriously. Like,
Hold on,
You
hold
got to
on.
just pucker the lips.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, one more.
Oh, wait, one more.
One more.
You got to pucker the lips, man.
Nope. Not gonna happen.
Give him a little smooch.
Give him a kiss.
Nope.
Give the audience a kiss.
Nope.
No? Okay. He's confident in himself that he's not going to do it.
He's like, I'm confident enough that I don't want to.
I don't want to. Okay. There it goes.
Oh, Lord.
Well, if all else fails, BA.
Password, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hey. You've done everything, and and women here don't want anything you're selling. You can go somewhere else.
Yeah.
There is a reason. Like, now, I'm gonna say this for myself. I respect Password Bros, and anybody who wants to go out of the country and find something that you're not finding here.
Yeah.
I want you to. Like, if that's gonna fulfill you, go for it. Me, I don't feel like I need to do that. I think I've found what I need here. But for some people, you're considering it, right?
Oh, of course. It'll be a new adventure.
Yeah, you know what? If that's an adventure you want to take, go for it. I respect that. So, if you're willing to get that flight, take that trip,
Take that leap.
That's confidence right there.
Yep.
I mean, that's huge. Go for it, right? Because if you're not finding it here, you got to find it somewhere. And everybody and every single man out there deserves love and respect and compassion and everything we've stated.
Dignity.
Right?
The one thing I will say,
Yeah.
the people who get hurt is the girls from here, the Western.
Well, they're all
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
So
complaining
they
and
need
realize
to change their mentality.
Yeah.
They want to have somebody here.
Right. Because
Or
a
else
lot
most of them is going to be by alone by the
Yeah.
40.
because they're looking for
A high rank people.
the high rank, or they're looking for equality, but they're not giving they're not putting up their hand.
They're not actually looking what they need to look for, which is basically love.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I
love,
mean, if you
compassion.
think about it, it just dawned on me, like what Charles said earlier. Is like, we're men are taught to be chivalrous, right? But what are women taught to be? Find a successful husband,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Find a surgeon.
I mean-
find a lawyer.
I mean,
Get that bag.
That's what we saw by that MythBusters study.
So there's no love that they're looking for then.
That's
I
what
mean,
that's what it looks like nowadays.
They tell themselves they want love, but they really want all this other
Well,
stuff
they're
first,
saying that.
They
so
consider
hopefully
they
they can
consider
find
the love the transactional part of it.
which is sad.
Which
right?
yeah, it's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. So is Hoeflation a thing?
Unfortunately,
in the U.S., it seems to be the way. But believe me, guys, you can find the right person here. You just gotta wade through the negativity.
you gotta throw your fucking fish net far. Get something good quality.
Yeah, that's true.
So, in conclusion,
Yes,
don't go for a bad bitch. Go for a right chick.
that's right. Do not
well said, Puma.
do not go for a bad bitch. Go for the right chick, right? Go for the one that's gonna compliment you, right? That's gonna be your better half,
Yeah,
right?
always.
And if you do that,
If you go for the superficial shit, it ain't gonna work.
yeah.
It'll work for a while. You can have your fun, but that's all it's gonna be.
If you go for the fugazi, you're gonna go down. But if you go for the right one,
Yep.
you
It'll
go for
last.
the real one,
It'll last, and you can make it last.
you can make it last. So I believe in you guys. Honestly, I believe in you guys. You guys can find that person. Don't let the negativity, don't let the Hoeflation bring you down.
No.
Men, we're survivors. We're stronger together. And hopefully we gave you some good tips
Yes, sir.
so you could find that person,
Yeah.
right? This is
All right,
important.
guys. Like, follow, subscribe. You know what to do. Same as always, and we will see you on the next one with a hot one.
Adios.
Peace.